Hey, what's up, dudes? It's Naratis, and we are back with another awesome episode. This time we're looking at MCreator, which is a pretty nice basic modding program for Minecraft. If you guys don't know about it, that's what it is. So, we have our selected workspace. We have no mods as of right now. I already do have some, I already have created some item block textures, but in the future when I create new textures and I want to put them, I will show you, and I will also show you about animated textures and not really drawing them here, because I would prefer using something like Photoshop or even paint.net to draw it. I don't know, that's my personal opinion. Also, armor textures, I might make a tutorial on those if you guys want. And mob texture, I will look into that, but I'm not sure. Custom sound, I will see about that as well. And sound for record, music, I'm not really sure how this stuff works as much. And that's what we're gonna be looking at. I might do like a modeling tutorial. That took me a while to say. As well in Techni, which is a very nice, simple thing to use. So the tutorial officially starts right here. First we're gonna create new element, which is our mod. I will be adding, first of all, a creative tab. Tab is set of items and blocks that can be seen in creative inventory, which is pretty useful, and this is where you will find, I'll try to put all of the items that I can into this tab. So we will go ahead and call it the Naratal tab, I guess. That's a pretty good name, right? Actually, I'm not sure what to call the mod yet. I was thinking like Naratal Revolution, because I'm not sure, but it sounds pretty good, or Naratal Revived. For now, we'll keep it Naratal tab, and that's all we have to do. Creative tab name, again, Naratal tab. This time we can add a space. This is what will actually show up in the creative inventory. Tab icon is like for food, I believe it's an apple, or for the tools or something, you know, that stuff. And miscellaneous, I think, is lava. For now, since we don't have anything, we'll just put mushroom block. It doesn't really matter, we'll add it in later. So we have added our own creative tab. That is really wonderful, but it's not much. So we're going to actually start adding in our blocks, and I'm going to start by creating carbon ore. And this is one idea that I had, a carbon block, which, as you can see, I was thinking this would be our carbon ore. I guess carbon is kind of the same as coal in a way. I believe coal is made out of carbon, I think, as well as graphite, if I'm not mistaken. It's made out of the same material, but the atoms are actually just in a different order. That doesn't really matter anyways. And this is a block. We can also make stairs, so we can actually make sort of decorative blocks. Buttons, I'm not sure. I mean, we can make buttons, sure. We can do that if we wanted to. Pressure plates, carpets. Carpets could be nice. Bookshelves, dragon egg, torch. Torches are good for if you want like something that'll light up. A reed, I guess. Command block, that's pretty interesting. But this is a block, and this stuff only really matters if you want a specific like not the regular block type. If you want specifically like a like stairs would have different minimum x coordinate, z, y, that type of stuff, and the model could be different as well. You could import your own model if you want. So we're gonna call this carbon ore, hardness is gonna be about 25. I don't know. Resistance will be about 20. We'll have to go in game and see how that is. Yeah, we'll put it right in our new tab that we made. It will be mined with a pickaxe. For now, it's not gonna drop itself, but for now we'll just have to leave it, and we'll make this iron metal, although I'm pretty sure this one didn't work for some reason. I'm not sure why. We'll make this custom 3. And 3, if you're wondering, here, let me pull this up right here. So 0 is hand/wood, 1 is stone, 2 is iron, and 3 is diamond. And then, of course, 4, 5, and on, that is your own custom tier. So you can actually add on custom tiers, which is pretty cool. Collidable means that, like, it will, well, basically collide with other blocks, but we don't want to worry about that right now. Provide power, no. Light opacity, no. And luminance, we don't want it to shine or anything, give off light. We don't want it to be unbreakable. And drops, that has gravity like sand or TNT when it's ignited. Particles, so you can make different types of particles like that, although we're not going to be adding any particles for this block. And now we have a whole bunch of events, which might look a little bit weird at first, but the events are basically just triggers that happen when the code checks for a certain thing. So like when you add the block, or when neighbor block changes, or on update tick. So you can make different things happen. Like if you start to destroy the block, then it can injure the player. Or when block destroyed by explosion, you can make it place another block or something like that. And lastly, we have the recipes and world creation. We won't have any recipes since this is an ore, but we will have world generation. It's going to be pretty rare, I'd say. It will generate in the world. And that's also going to be pretty rare. We're going to put this all the way down. And this will be pretty low. Since it's rare, it's not going to be too low, but it's still going to be pretty low. This is 128, this is 256, so this is around 64. This is about 32, so around 32 blocks. And that's it, we made our new ore. Now we're going to go really quickly over, now that we know all of the different parts, we're going to make carbon block. And since we know now what we're doing, we'll do this much faster. I wanted this one. Was it? I can't even tell anymore. That's gonna be fine. It doesn't really matter. And since we know what we're doing, we'll go much faster now. We said 25, so this will be like 30, and this will be like 25. Carbon block. In our tab, it's gonna be 3, and pickaxe. This one does drop itself. We have that. We won't have that right now. And we are ready to add in an item, which is the carbon ingot itself. I know this might not really make too much sense in like the real world terms, but come on, this is Minecraft. It doesn't really have to make sense. This is what our ingot's gonna look like. We don't want to have any special information. Call it carbon ingot. And again, choose the tabs. That's gonna be stack size 64, enchantability none, usage duration none, type of tool not a tool, damage count none, can destroy any block no, does item stay in crafting grid no, doesn't spawn in chest or anything. Again, we're presented with some more events, that's fine. We don't want any events for this one. And this one will be by smelting the carbon ore. So now we're gonna check in our console. We're gonna, oh, that's a lot. That's actually probably just because I have my internet connection set to off, so Gradle commands won't exactly work. But I'm pretty sure even though we have all of these Gradle errors, everything else should be okay. So, hopefully that checks up. And now we can come back here. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about that wasn't working. But that's fine. This will be made by the ingots. I'll get back to you shortly after I actually find the ingot. Nope, it's not gonna work. Alright, that doesn't matter. We'll do that in the next episode. But for now, let's try to test it. I'll get back to you when this finishes up. And alright, as you guys can see, it has loaded up Minecraft 1.7.10. And we have 4 mods loaded, 4 mods active. That's just the basic mods, and it doesn't actually include our mod. I think our mod, is it the test environment mod? I can't recall. I'm gonna create a new world. Just call it test. You can ignore all of the other worlds because those are worlds that I was testing in earlier. But we'll make this new world and we'll go ahead and check it out. Let's actually fit this more to screen just a bit. Alright, that's good enough. I'm not gonna make it full screen. Now, in your test environment client, it might be a bit laggy, but that's fine. As you can see, it looks like it worked because we have this page 2, they have this mushroom, we have our blocks. So we'll select the new things that we made. Carbon, I actually think I meant to use the other texture, so I'll have to remember not the one on the bottom, the other one. And this is what the ingot looks like. So that's all nice and great. We will add the recipe in the next episode, and we will also maybe we can check for world generation if we get lucky. Alright, yeah guys, so I'm just digging straight down, and as you can see, I can't actually find anything, which is, I think it's actually a good sign, because that means that it is a pretty rare. Let me grab some what's it called, night vision. Doesn't matter, we'll just get the 6 because that's longer. So it does look like it is a pretty rare block to find. Oh, we actually found a little chain of it. I broke one. Let me just put that back. So I broke one, but let's see, it is pretty rare to find, but when you do find it, you might find about ooh, this is actually pretty big little chain here. Is there any more up top? Nope, up top. Oh, there's more. Wow, so this is not too bad. I guess this must be like a specific chunk. Not sure, but there's quite a bit here. And if I grab myself a diamond pickaxe and an iron pickaxe, we can test it out. We'll also place some of the blocks here. Game mode 0. This should break with a diamond pickaxe, and if we do it, it just broke. With an iron pickaxe, will it break? It doesn't look like it will. It's taking a really long time if it will. This is like obsidian level boredom. Alright, so we're finally at the end, and it does not drop anything, so that's good. And then this is a bit harder than that as well, and it's quite annoying to break. And this, let's just assume that it's not going to break with this, because honestly, who wants to sit here all day just trying to break it with that anyways? So I think this actually, since this is very hard to break, we might be able to put this down to this level. And yes, it is sort of bedrock level. I might actually make it a bit more rare to find, but thank you guys so much for watching. I will see all of you dudes in the next video, and I will actually be recording this back to back, so I'm not sure exactly what you guys are gonna want, but I'm only recording the first couple of episodes. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you like, dislike if you don't, I guess, and although please don't dislike, and leave a comment down below saying what I should do next. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see all of you dudes in the next video.